Nathan Jensen here with the Mortgage Architects. And if you're in the market for a jumbo loan, what that means is that you likely have a fair amount of money at risk with earnest money, or you shortly will. So getting your loan across the finish line makes a big difference. Now, a jumbo loan is anything above the national conforming loan limit, which is really determined by county and how many units that property has. This puts it in the private banking or private lending space. And a lot of people who are going for jumbo loans have a fair amount of money on deposit with their banking institution. Those institutions are very vocal about wanting to do your loan. And so it's important to understand what it is that they're offering when they tell you that they're giving you a better deal than you would otherwise get. One is that they can only offer you what's in their portfolio, not what somebody else is. And so you are not seeing actual competition for your loan. So you need to shop that loan to be able to understand whether or not it's actually a good deal. Also, don't forget that the name on the lender that goes on that pre-approval letter when you're making your offer, the listing side is looking at that very, very closely. And a lot of these big banks have very poor reputations for delivering loans on time. They tend to work according to their own timelines, not your contracts. They also tend to have very poor communication, and that drives listing agents absolutely wild. Now, we shop the wholesale market. We work with over 70 lenders. And so we're working to find a lender it's not only amongst the best price, but the best situated for your specific situation. It's truly tailor fit. Now, a big bank, you tend to have a number of people working on that loan that ultimately don't even have individual licensure because they're working under the bank's licensure. So it's not necessarily a dedicated team, and they're not necessarily focused on your specific situation. Whereas my team, we are fully focused on getting you across the finish line and doing that in a way that's most efficient. The way we do that is we build from the beginning to have everything that we need. So we're basically trying to pre-underwrite your loan before you're even under contract. That's what our pre-approval means. We're very skilled at solving problems, and our communication is second to none. We answer our phones, we respond to texts in short order. Now, the way that we do this is we get as much information as we can up front through a discovery conversation. When you're under contract, we are shopping that loan against the 70 lenders to find the best fit for you. Then we structure and lock that loan and go through the loan process to deliver your loan on time. Now, keep in mind, even small differences in loans in this situation have an outsized impact because of the size of those loans. And so ultimately, getting better terms means that you're going to keep more capital in your pocket for other ventures. Reach out to me. Let's talk about your situation. Let's shop that loan and make sure that we're getting you the best situation possible. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. Here's the legal stuff.